Hey, it's Bina. Today, the question we have today is spirituality a religion? And before we start, first we need to realize that there is such thing as religious spirituality, which goes into being very devoted around the rules and laws around a certain religion. That spirituality, we're not talking about that spirituality today. Some people need rules, and that's totally okay. That's why there's religious spirituality. The spirituality I'm talking about today is the spirituality that has no rules. That this spirituality is you trying to figure out everything yourself. You try to find the truth from within and from the universe, or whatever you choose to call it. Yeah, so that spirituality is a lot more harder, because not only are you not going along with the scriptures or texts you have heard from other religions, you have to start from scratch. Learning about yourself spiritually is the hardest, and technically finding yourself. And maybe at one point you probably will realize there's no such thing as identification. You can't technically identify yourself as a certain thing, because at one point is the fact that humans are forever evolving, forever changing. So in a way, you can really identify yourself as more certain personality. When, who knows, a certain type of situation might happen, might change your views on society or on life, and then your personality might completely change to something else. So in a way, is there such thing as identify yourself as something? You know? So it's very too much sometimes. Trying to learn about yourself, trying to learn about the universe, and then learning about what you resonate with you and what doesn't. Because some people, on the topic of good and bad, some people don't actually realize that's the cover up. That's like a surface level of thinking that everything is good and bad. There's black and white to every situation, but the deep level when you go into spirituality, you're gonna start realizing there's no such thing good and bad type of situations, or black and white. Everything is always very colorful. There's many aspects that can create a person to be considered bad, or many aspects that goes into their life for somebody to become a good person. People don't automatically become bad, you know, and as well as good. I know most kids, most babies are technically usually more kinder, but at the same time, people need to realize babies can also be cruel as well. There's many clips and little meme videos that goes around about babies being very cruel to animals, or how they handle, you know, just things, because technically to them they're learning, you know. So this learning aspect is where the colorfulness comes from. Learning about things and seeing things from your perspective is what makes you who you are. Whether you believe there is a certain level of good somebody can have, a certain level of bad, that's where the colorfulness comes from, of their past experiences. Their past experiences they have had, all of those come into aspect to who they become as a person as of right now. So that's why there is such thing as technically a bad person becoming good, and a good person becoming bad, based on their present experiences that they might have, or different type of perspective they might change about certain things. So in a way, everybody is good and bad, because there's some choices people make that society would consider bad, and there's some choices that people would make that society would consider good. And we also have to remember culture also impact on this as well, because some cultures see certain choices as good versus as bad, depending on your culture, as well as religion. You know, religion has good and bad. So all of that plays into it. Like in certain religions, certain things from the scriptures or text might say a certain thing is bad. So you won't try to do those if you follow the religion. But spirituality will try to be open to all these type of ideas, whether it's socially acceptable or not. You will pretty much dive into it, whether you dive into it physically or you dive into it like mentally, like thinking about that certain thing that would be considered bad for certain religions. And the huge difference that I see between religion and spirituality is in spirituality, the openness to be able to take certain aspect that you believe in or resonate with you from different textures and scriptures that you have found from different religions. So in a way, you can, when you follow the spiritual path, you could resonate with certain ideas from many different religions, and those ideas you can stick to them rather than you stick to one religion. So in a way, you could find a certain thing that you like from all these different type of religions that resonate with you and put it into your beliefs. You create your own type of beliefs. And that is what I believe spirituality is. And these beliefs don't even have to come from religion itself. Those beliefs can also come from certain aspects you could get from science that you also combine with certain aspects you can find just living in the reality that we are in right now. Just by living, you tend to see and perceive things differently. Everybody's different, in my opinion. So in a way, when I see religion trying to box everybody into one group of people because they have to follow a certain type of rules, I see spirituality as unique type of individuals that is open to many things, or sometimes they're not, which is absolutely okay, because it's all about what resonates with you. When it comes to spirituality, is what resonates with you and what doesn't. Like going back to the term using whether you want to use the universe or God or anything else, that's whatever that resonates with you. Or whether or not you want to believe that you are God yourself, you are God, would be fine. It's what resonates with you. That's all I can think of. I can talk about the differences between spirituality and religion. If you have your own differences you see between those two, please tell me in the comments below. I do read all the comments, so I would love to hear what you guys gotta say about this topic. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye.